Now we use the present simple for some different reasons. First, let's talk about repeated actions. Okay, repeat means again and again and again and again. Okay, so what are some different kinds of repeated actions? Well, your habits. Your habits, you do these things again and again and again. Your hobbies, you do your hobbies again and again and again. Things that happen daily things, something that happens every day. And something that just often happens. These are repeated actions. So let's look at some examples. I play tennis. This is my hobby, so this happens again and again and again. The train leaves every morning at 8 a.m. She always forgets her purse. And last example, he never forgets his wallet. So the first reason to use the present simple is repeated actions. Now the second reason is facts or generalizations. Okay? Well, what does this mean? Things that are true now, or even before now, or even after now in the future. Things that are always true. These are called facts. We can also say generalization. So, an example. Cats like milk. This was true yesterday, this is true now, and this will be true tomorrow. This is a fact. Cats like milk. Maybe it's a question. Do pigs like milk? Windows are made of glass. This is the passive. This is the present simple in the passive. Windows are made of glass. Okay, so we've talked about repeated actions, we've talked about facts, and the third reason to use the present simple is actually to talk about the future. Scheduled events in the near future. What does that mean? Okay, something that's going to happen soon in the future. And this thing happens because it's a schedule. You can't change this thing. There is a schedule, okay? And it will happen soon, for sure. We can't change it. So what are some examples? Well, what kinds of things are happening because of a schedule? Well, what about a train? The train leaves tonight at 6 p.m. Okay? The train's schedule, we can't change that. The train leaves tonight. Okay? The party starts at 8 o'clock. Okay? This is a schedule, we can't change it. And then a question, I am asking you about the schedule. We can't change the schedule. It's going to happen soon, so my question is the present simple. When does class begin tomorrow? So we've talked about repeated actions, we've talked about facts that are always true, and we've talked about scheduled events in the near future. Now with the present simple, it's very, very common to use adverbs. Now where do we say adverbs in our sentence? Well, the main rule is we say adverbs before the main verb of a sentence. Before the main verb. But if the main verb is be, we say the adverb after be. So it's a little bit confusing. Before the main verb, but if the main verb is be, we say the adverb after be. Let's look at some examples. You only speak English. Only is an adverb. it goes before the main verb speak. Question, same rule. Do you only speak English? Okay. She doesn't. Now here we have an auxiliary verb because it's negative, but don't worry. The adverb goes before the main verb, not the auxiliary verb. So she doesn't always come late. Okay, so always is an adverb. She doesn't always come late. I usually go to bed early. So with those 4 examples, you can see the adverb goes before the main verb. But let's look at some examples, 2 examples where the main verb is be. And remember, the adverb goes after be if it's the main verb. He is always late. And finally, she is never happy. So, we've talked about a lot of different reasons and rules for the present simple. If you'd like to practice this more, click on the link in the video.